There's a lot of Supreme Court cases going on right now. But there's also a case right now out of Maryland, and it's about the controversial books that they're using for like grade school. The case itself is called Mahmood versus Taylor. It's the sort of the idea of the trans agenda thing where you have sexually explicit books, or at least books that are claimed to be sexually explicit, being taught to young children. And for the purposes of what I want to say, I'm not even going to talk about what's in the context of the books, but I'm just going to stipulate that they are controversial. So they're using these books as part of the English curriculum, at least if my understanding is correct. So they're being taught before fifth grade. This is the very youngest when kids are really starting to read, the most important part of the time when they're starting to read. The thing that caught my eye is like, okay, so you're teaching something controversial, which is going to cause large numbers of parents, or at least some number of parents, to have their children opt out. So I went and looked at Maryland's reading proficiency scores. So in eighth grade in Maryland, where this is happening, only 33% of eighth graders are proficient in reading in eighth grade, and only 25 are proficient in math. Deciding to teach something that's controversial in second or third grade so that the kids who are already struggling in your school system to learn to read are going to opt out and just never learn how to read. So it's like, what are you doing? I guess it's, in a way, it's kind of ironic that they're, reading these books to kids in the second grade, because they'll still be reading those books to kids in the eighth grade because they haven't taught them to read them themselves yet. If you had like a 90% reading proficiency in your classes and you're like, okay, we want to teach some sort of ethics or sexuality or gender studies or whatever, and we'll put this into the into the English curriculum, and it'll be fine because we're still achieving 90% literacy rates. But when you're getting 30%, and as I say, 25% in math, why? No.